His head throbs.
Wee, 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 wee.
Hello, and welcome to Pixel Weaver's Let's Play of King's Quest VI.
Great. Okay. Let's bring up the map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, something has happened to the mist.
Another island has appeared on the magic map. Alexander wonders if it has anything to do with the Oracle's reference to the Druids.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go here, huh?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alexander and his pulling sensations.
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Okay. Ooh, wait, hold on, this music. Okay, let's look around.
The island's trees are gnarled and eerie looking. Grayish moss growing fervently in the damp, sun-blocking mist coats the trees' knobby branches. Mysterious-looking volcanic rocks dot this island. The ocean is only visible for a few feet before it becomes shrouded in mist.
Okay. Should we just try to go in the water and see what happens this time around? Why not?
The ocean is not as calm as it appears. Underwater currents tug at Alexander's legs.
I'm not afraid.
The ocean is not as calm as it appears. Underwater currents tug at Alexander's legs. The underwater tow is amazingly strong here. It pulls ferociously at Alexander's legs.
Eek.
Before Alexander can retreat, the currents grab his legs. The shifting sand vanishes from beneath his feet.
I just want to see all the
Against his
skeletons.
best efforts, he is dragged out to sea.
We need to see all the skeletons. We need to say hi to them. We can't start a stream without seeing all of
The
them.
currents around the island pull Alexander under.
Oh no!
As Alexander struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
Never. I will never pay attention to the warning signs of an undertow. Never.
Tickets up.
Tickets! Next! Oh, I got it that time.
Nothing like getting swept off your feet.
My camera is flipped, so don't hate me, but I need to fix it or it's gonna bother me. Would it be flip vertical? Yes. Flip vertical. No. Do not flip vertical. That was wrong. Flip horizontal. See, now you know how I did in math and geometry, which was horrible. No, I did good, but I had to work really hard. Okay, that feels better, because that's how I am in real life. Horizontal. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, also, I'm using a green screen. I'm so fancy, right? I feel so fancy. Okay, we just need to, like, get it together a little bit. Okay. And I'm wearing a Sailor Moon shirt, which I love. You guys gotta remember, I am doing this for YouTube, so I want to make sure that I'm looking cute. Oh my gosh, okay. But not too cute. There.
Excuse me, princess.
One of my
The
favorites.
only response Alexander gets from the tree is a slight shivering of its branches in the wind.
It's a little bit of an eerie place.
The only response Alexander...
All right, let's go.
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting. Alexander is standing in a small village. Arranged around him in a circle are houses built into the hollows of huge trees. In the center of the village is a fire pit.
Oh, so it's a little village. Wait, what is this? Sorry, ASMR. What is this?
A bearskin hangs on the trunk of one of the tree houses. The coarse brown fur looks warm, if a bit flea-bitten.
Ooh, okay. Warm, fresh.
The village appears to be deserted. There's no one here to talk to. Steps lead up to the treehouse's entrance. The steps are sheltered by a worn animal hide. As Alexander peers into the dark entryway, he can make out a well-bolted wooden door. A communal fire pit occupies a place of honor in the center of the little village. The coals are cold. That's odd, because Alexander definitely smells the smoke of an open fire close by.
An open fire. Okay.
The fire pit is as silent as it is cold. From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and...
Oh, we know.
Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal.
We've been a bad boy. We're getting lumps of coal.
Alexander's adventures are keeping him quite warm enough as it is. He has no need for the bearskin.
But we would look so badass with some bearskin on us. Very formidable. What's this?
A horned animal skull is on display in the center of the village. Based on its central location, it may perhaps serve as ceremonial protection against danger.
He has so many layers already. He really does. But look, our boy has lost some weight. He looks a lot skinnier here than he did before. Like, sometimes his profile
From the east come the sounds
little
of
thick.
mysterious drums and chanting. The village appears to be deserted.
Let's see if we can take
Alexander can think of less desirable things to carry around than that animal skull, but not many. He decides to leave it alone.
I guess let's try to go in here. See what happens. Yeah. Can I not go in here? Where are you going, bud?
The way north is blocked by impenetrable forest.
Can we go in here? I guess. Okay. I was told there's 2 things I'm supposed to get here.
The tree houses look a bit too dignified for climbing.
Okay, so anyways, let's look at the coal.
Alexander has a pitch-black lump of coal that he found in the Isle of the Mists. Alexander doesn't want to get his hands dirty by playing with that coal. That object has nothing to say.
What am I supposed to grab on the bearskin? Oh.
Alexander takes the scythe.
Oh, sweet. Is that what this is supposed to be?
The small dagger is a gift from Lady...
No. Oh, wait, but let's hear about the dagger really quick.
The small dagger is a gift from Lady Celeste. Its handle is decorated with precious gems set in a delicate feminine style. Alexander tests the weight of the dagger in his hand. It's too light and small to be a fatal weapon, but it could certainly wound an assailant.
Here we go. Here's the scythe.
The scythe has a long curved blade and a wooden handle. The scythe feels heavy in Alexander's hands.
Sweet. All right. I guess we could try going this way. A save,
The way
right.
north is blocked by impenetrable forest.
Okay. I guess we gotta go this way? Come on, Alexander.
The way north is blocked by impenetrable forest.
Okay, I guess we can't go. Can we go this way? What's
Alexander
happening?
is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place. But as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
Brothers, look!
Uh-oh. Alexander's been seen.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Oh no, am I gonna die?
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Okay.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
can I use any items?
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
Alexander! Oh no, look at our poor
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
It's gonna get a little toasty.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
Well, what do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Alexander is getting really hot.
What
Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
I didn't have...
Tickets up. Next.
barbecue.
That was a bit too hot to handle. Alexander should have been better prepared.
What was I supposed to do? I just walked over one screen. All right. Should we go up this way? This looks like a little pathway. Oh, no. It's so gross how he just, like, flops. Let's pull out our map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's, I guess I could use my, ink to try to get past this guy, right? I think that somebody told me to do that. Where's my ink? Is this the ink?
The glass bottle is full of milk.
No.
How strange.
No, I don't need the milk. Is this, what is this?
The small vial contains the oracle's sacred water.
Huh?
The water has a crystalline appearance.
What?
That object has nothing. Alexander examines the oracle's vial. It looks very fragile. Inside, he can see crystal clear water.
Ooh. But am I missing where the ink is? Did I already use it?
The pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly...
No, not the tinderbox. I must have already used the ink. Try the shield? Oh, smart. Doi.
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander. The archer's bow is empty, his lone arrow spent.
You loser!
Sorry about that arrow, friend.
The stone archer looks resigned and does not reply. The statue to the left of the gate shows a man kneeling down with his spear, as though waiting for a target.
I guess we'll go this way, or can we go this way now?
Alexander has enough trouble without digging around in the dirt for more. Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together.
Ooh.
The path is blocked.
Huh. Can I talk?
The rose hedges do not appear to be interested in speaking to Alexander. The hedge over the path is covered with thorns, and its vines are thick and strong. Alexander cannot part the hedge with his hands.
Okay, well, let's use, a knife?
The dagger isn't strong enough to cut through the
Oh,
magical
we need the
hedges.
sickle.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges. The leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together. He sees light. He's through.
Who is this man?
Who dares enter Beast's garden?
Beast garden.
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Oh, it's not that
Well,
hideous.
For the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
100 years.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
The druids.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life.
I don't want to...
By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am.
No.
You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my
I'll be
life,
your maiden.
willingly.
Willingly.
Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly?
I know
How
who.
determined of you.
I know who.
I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... if you think you have found a maid...
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers while your fingers you have, pretty prince.
10
Your master
minutes.
will await you.
I hate times. Ah! Okay, let's go. I think I know the lady. It's that Cinderella type girl who was getting bullied, right? So I think we have to go back to the Royal Isle or whatever. Get a rose first. Uh-oh, okay. Gotta get a rose, gotta get a rose. How was I supposed to know that? I'm like trying not to turn into a beast.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
I do want to look at it. Purty.
The rose has a hue of the purest white. This rose feels unusually soft to Alexander.
Unusually soft. Okay, clearly we needed that rose. So we have to go back and that one blonde girl that's getting yelled at, we need to bring this rose to her, I'm guessing. Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Here we go. Time is of the essence. The Isle of the Crown.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Here we go. Okay, let's hurry. Is being a beast really that bad? No, I thought he was cute. I mean, well, I didn't like how he was kind of, you know, being kind of rude about old women, calling them hags. But other than that, he seemed nice. Where's old lamps for new, man? I want my old lamps for new. Old lamps for new. Oh, sorry. Hello, we're being timed. There we go. He is here.
Jalo, my friend, is the wedding still moving forward at the castle?
Prince Alex, egads, yes, that confounded wedding has a whole castle a-bustle. Look, I didn't come here to talk about that, though. I came to warn you.
Warn me? About what? Isn't the wedding bad enough?
No, listen. The Wazir knows that you're here, Alexander. He's posted extra guards, and he's telling them about a foreign saboteur. Who else could he mean but you? The Wazir's genie must have learned of your presence in the land, Prince Alex. I don't know how, but he must have.
I haven't exactly been discreet, I'm afraid.
Alexander, this is serious. Alhazred will never let you get close to Casima now. He doubled the castle guard, probably to make sure you keep out. Gadzooks! Oh, it's too bad there isn't some way to convince Alhazred that you've left the islands or even died. If he thought you were out of the way, you might be able to get close enough to...
What an interesting thought. Tell me more about this genie.
The genie's name is Shamir Shamazel. Alhazred brought Shamir with him when he came to this kingdom. Shamir probably won't directly threaten you, but that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. He can be a terrible trickster and an ingenious spy. It's too bad we can't get our hands on Shamir's lamp. If we had that lamp, Alhazred and all of our problems would be solved. Wouldn't that be a fine thing?
It'd be great.
You would wish to be master of such a wicked creature?
Oh, Shamir isn't necessarily evil. Genies never are, you know. They only reflect their owner's heart, for good or ill. Alhazred is hardly a shining example for an impressionable genie.
So how do you propose we go about getting Shamir's lamp?
What? Oh, Prince Alex, I was only dreaming. I mean, the lamp is heavily guarded. It would be easier to steal Alhazred's own trousers while he's wearing them than it would be to get that lamp.
But surely a clown's hands are quick and agile.
Well, yes, they are, as a matter of fact. But then the theft would be detected almost immediately. And then... my poor neck.
If the theft were detected.
Oh, I see. Yes, well, there might be a slim chance, but only that. If you could find a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I might be able to make the swap. I alone might get close enough. But I couldn't tell you what to look for. I caught a glimpse of it only once. I would know it if I saw it again, but to say I cannot.
Well, I'll just have to see what I can do.
Good luck to you then, Prince Alex. I really must be going back to the castle. I don't think I'll be able to come back here. If we were spied on, well, it's too high a risk. I hope you understand. If I see Casima, I'll tell her I saw you. If you do ever make it to the castle, look me up. And do be careful, friend.
I will. Goodbye, Jalo. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, Jalo. I've been told to follow him. I think I might be too late, though. I assume he went this way? To the castle?
Alexander feels a strange sensation come over him. His skin begins to itch.
Oh, here we go.
His head throbs.
Wee, 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 wee.
Did he become a
Was
rhino?
that the beast you could do?
Was that the beast you can do? What am I looking at? Is this a dinosaur? Is this a warthog? Like, what is this? Okay, I'm so glad I was able to see that though. Let's restore. All right, let's just talk to her.
There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave. The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
We have to save her.
The girl would most likely be startled away if Alexander tried to reach out and touch her.
True.
Good day, maid. My name is Alexander. How do you do?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Are you calling me tall and handsome? Thank you. All right. A rose for the lovely lady.
There's no reason to use that object there.
You know,
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
he's got moves.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her
Should I take the
distrust of
rose?
him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
Wait. No, come with me.
Do you live in this house, maid?
Well, my stepmother and her children live here. I live out back in the stables.
Your stepmother? Then you're not a... well, I thought you were...
A servant? I am, I suppose. You see, my mother died and my father remarried. He passed on shortly afterwards. My stepmother has no obligation to feed and clothe me. I only try to repay her for my upkeep as best I can.
I see.
Oh, poor girl. Very
Alexander
smooth.
feels a strange sensation come over him.
No!
His skin begins to itch.
Not
His
again.
head throbs.
He was very smooth, though. Flowers, boys, they always work. Flowers always work. We got it. So I was taking too long. Definitely need to just not talk to her. Give her the rose. Give her the ring. And get her to her beast. Sorry. Not ASMR. Wow. All right, now let's give her the ring.
Beast's ring is made of pure, heavy gold and bears an insignia possibly related to Beast's princely past.
We gotta use it, ladies.
Beast's
Don't.
ring is
Stop.
Beast's ring.
Stop.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of Beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes?
She turned
How
on.
is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical, enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh,
Oh,
I think it's so.
I think it's.
I very much think you would not be afraid of him.
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go. If you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
Just come
Home
with.
is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him.
Do it.
I must go.
It's a dainty walk.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
She's just randomly trusting a
Why,
strange
it's
man.
the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
Run!
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense, Beauty.
I don't like how he
Do
looks.
you think that I learned nothing of true love during my time here? You are my queen.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
It's so pretty!
How well it suits your noble heart.
Alexander, how can I ever repay you? I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. We're all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you,
Yeah.
accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, beauty. Let me take you home.
Now she lives in a beautiful castle. What's it? What? Oh. What little badger over there? Okay. Alright, we saved Cinderella.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.